Yo, what's up? Today I'm going to teach you or show you how to remove and replace this axle. It's the 4x4 axle. So it's normally the axle that makes the front wheel drive. Normally it's just a transmission, so it's an engine, comes transmission, then it turns into this transfer that makes it rear wheel drive and then front wheel drive. The stock ones will normally just have that one, just the ones that are not 4x4, but then the 4x4 has this transfer that brings it over here and it makes it front wheel drive to that differential to the front tires. And this one, reason why I'm replacing it is because it hits right there when it's spinning. Not sure why, but I have a new one, so I'm gonna replace this. Hopefully it stops hitting. So let's get into it. Okay, so the tools that we're gonna use is this 12mm, 8mm. You wanna have both a wrench and one without one, simply because this is faster, but to untighten it you might need this one, because this one may mess it up because it's just a wrench. So you need both. You're gonna need this maybe, and this maybe if it fits. You're gonna need the 8 for this. So you're gonna use the 8 to pull these out, and then the 12 for this ones. Okay, so first thing you want to do is make sure the truck is on gear. So mine is stick shift, so I have it on first gear, so it doesn't really move. Okay, because if you have it on neutral, it's going to move. Well, you probably shouldn't have it on neutral anyways. So first thing we're gonna do is just remove these with the 8mm. That's not the wrench. You're gonna want to untighten those. You want to make sure you're careful with this type of screws, because if you try to put them in and they're not straight, you can mess them up, and it can do that, and that's something you don't want to mess with. That right there. Alright, so just be careful about it. Make sure they're pretty straight. Don't get scared to get your hands dirty. Honestly, if you don't like getting your hands dirty, there's nothing you can do about it. Gloves ain't gonna do nothing about it. Alright, so once you have them all out, you want to put them somewhere where you know nothing's gonna happen to them. This case right there. So you're gonna leave that there. Don't take it out yet, because it's only gonna make it difficult for you when you take out the other side. So sometimes these, like for example those from the back, you just gotta take those 4 right there, and this one will slide out. Okay, you don't necessarily need to remove those. It will just slide out. So you're gonna have to take that out, pick it up, and then slide it that way, and it's gonna fall out. And to put it in, you gotta do the same thing. You gotta pick it up, put it in here first, and then put it in there. So with this one, I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna try. I think it'll slip out too. Let's see. So take these off. Okay. Right. It's gonna be kind of stuck because they've been there the whole life. Hopefully it's the first time you have to change this, because if you changed it a couple times already, then that's not right. Hit it. Okay, so since you already took those out, now we're gonna need to remove those screws right there. But you want to get this unloose first. You want to take it out and then put it back in. Just place it on there because it will be stuck. From right here, they're gonna be stuck because they've just been there the whole life, and all that turning and stuff, they kind of just get stuck in here. So you want to get that first and then just place it back. Put a couple screws. Put a couple screws back. Well, you can put all 4 of them with the little housing like this. Just put them back on there just so it holds it, because what this does, if you turn this, it would, like I showed you, it's not gonna, like, it's gonna turn and it's gonna stop, it's gonna turn, it's gonna stop. Right here, if you just leave it like that, it's not, because once you try to take those off, this thing is gonna keep spinning and it's only gonna make it hard for you. So you just want to put those back on there and just keep them on there. Once you got those loose, then you're gonna take these back out and then pick them up. You're gonna put them up there and then it's gonna slide out and we're gonna put it back in. So I got the one I'm gonna be replacing right here. This one I'm putting, it's not new, but it has low miles. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so I have those back on, not all the way, just put them in there so this thing won't turn anymore. So now we're gonna want to take these off. These are gonna be harder than those. The reason why I'm doing it with this one is because, let's see, I should get stuck. Since it has a 12, it's gonna be a lot easier. Like that. Okay. So. Okay, that one doesn't come out right now. Let's go try this one. Okay, so all the way in, straight, and then. Alright, I need both hands. Okay. See? Pretty hard, man. I'm telling you. But hey, nothing stops us. Okay, so this one. It's gonna be a little harder because now you can't pull it. Now you gotta push it up. So I'm gonna show you a strategy. When it comes to something like this and it's hard, you're gonna want to get not exactly 19, but something that's gonna go in here. It's gonna fit in here, okay? So if you do that, it's gonna make it a lot easier. So you're gonna want to make sure it's good in there. Put that in there, and push it, and it's 10 times easier. So you got that done. And bingo. Okay, so now they're all loose. I'll take them out. And just in case you guys are wondering, so this truck is lifted. I just recently got it. Okay, so I don't really need a jack to get down here. I like low trucks and lifted trucks, so I have a couple. I don't really like Fords. This is my second Ford, I believe. I'm normally into Chevys, so got Chevys. But Ford, they're good for working. So this truck, I'm gonna use it for not work. Well, I'm gonna use it to come to work, but it's normally used for like when people call us and they need something out there, or like to go get parts to get engines and stuff. So that's why I got it. I got it for cheap. It had an accident. I had to replace the whole front end with another truck that I had here. Well, it was my dad's, but he's not here, so I asked him when I got able to talk to him, and I asked him if he could sell me the parts, and he did, for that old truck he had over there. And I replaced the whole front. It has a little damage on the roof. I'm gonna fix that too, but I believe I'm not gonna make a video of that because it's gonna take a while. Maybe I'll make a video about body. So I already changed the whole front end. I changed the whole interior. Not yet. Right now I washed the carpet, so it's drying. The carpet is drying. I have new seats that I'm gonna put in. I bought those rims, but I need new tires on them because see, they're kind of damaged from right there. And this leak, I already fixed it. I fixed it earlier in the morning. It was a little hose from up there from the engine. It was leaking. It was ripped because it was old. But I fixed it, so I gotta wash that, clean it. But I wanted to do this thing first, so that new one could be washed with this too. So I already took those out. That one's probably gonna be stuck too, so you're gonna want to get it unstuck. Once it's unstuck, it's probably gonna slip down like this. So what you want to do is you're gonna take those out first before getting this unstuck. You're gonna take those out and lift it up and hold it there, and then come and bring this down so it can fall out. And then that one, you're simply gonna do this, bring it down. Then this one's gonna bring down like this. Then we're gonna replace it, put it back up here. We're gonna make sure it's the same size. You're gonna always wanna make sure that the parts that you're replacing are exactly the same. These Fords, they're normally new. They're normally the same. So my dad has a 2017. It's that one right there. It's a 2017, and every part, damn near every part, is the same. Everything. So, but little stuff change, but you gotta make sure that those little changes are gonna change a lot. So those little changes, if it changes, it's gonna change a lot. But in most parts, it's not the same. Everything's the same. Okay, so this one is from one of those. I believe, no, it's not from that truck. It's from another truck. But this one they're the same. This one and that one is the same. But they changed the transfer on that one because that transfer was broken, and he got this extra part because from the new transfer he bought, it came with this. So this transfer, so he bought the transfer like this, and it came with this extra one. So he kept the original one, and he gave me this one for this one. So yeah, let me take that out, and then I'll show you how. You might want to clean it if you're one of those guys that you want to clean it. I'm not gonna clean it. I'm just gonna throw it back up there and then just wash it pressure wash it once it's all down. And then yeah, let me get into it. So there it is. It's out. So I'm gonna wanna bring. See how that's different right there? Oop. There's a difference. This one's shorter than this one. This one's shorter than this one. This one's the original one. This one's shorter, so that's not gonna work for us. Okay, so this much difference. So let me go and get the right part, and then I'll come back to you. All right, so now that we got the right part, here, it's gonna go back in. Okay, so. So once you got this in, so you're gonna want to pick it up, put it in, put it right there, have those stuck there. This one, it should be right here. Okay, so this one is a little bit shorter, but I'm pretty sure if you got the right part, it's gonna be exactly like the other one. This one was a little bit shorter, but I'm gonna make it fit. So reason why I'm gonna make it fit is because in here, I'll show you. So this thing's right here. This can go in and out, in and out, in and out. So this was the original one. This one was like up to here, and the one I'm putting on is like about to here. But since this is able to scoot out, what I changed was this little thing from right here to here. So I have the same function. It's just only gonna be sticking out a little bit more, but it has enough space for it to grab on. So let's say the original one comes up to here, and this one's gonna come up to here, but it still has a space. So that's why I'm keeping that one, because I don't want to wait 3 days for the part to come. So put that in there. You come right here, and you put those in. These are gonna be a bit more difficult because you need to hold it up, and while holding it up, you gotta put the screws in, and they gotta be straight. If you put it a little bit quicker, this is easy to mess up. So if you do mess it up, what I recommend doing is putting a smaller screw through this hole that comes across it, and then stop using that and just, you know, like the normal screw. It's just use a normal screw. Okay, so we're gonna put it on. See, I changed them and I put zip ties on this, but this is the original one. So this one can open up more. So this is what I'm gonna do right now, is I'm gonna pull it so it can reach over here. Okay, so let's get to it. Okay, so I got them both in. Got those in and got this in. They're not tightened up yet, but once you get those in, come over here. You got it in place like this one. You're gonna put it into place. And what you're gonna do first is tighten this ones first. If you tighten this ones, this is gonna stay on there, but it's still gonna be able to move, so you can move the ones from over there. And it'll be easier for you to tighten both of them and be for sure Sometimes if you tie this ones, if you don't tie this one, if you tie, let's say, one of these and then one of those, it could be crooked and it could make noise. Or maybe not make noise, but it's gonna move little by little, and what it's gonna do is gonna mess it up. It's gonna move like this. So if the function is for it to run straight, it's gonna move a little bit and little by little, and it could, one of this could spit it out. It's gonna spit one of the screws out and it's gonna mess up, because now this is gonna be hanging right here and it's gonna be making noise, and it's gonna go worse and worse and worse. So best way to do it straight, while this side is still loose, you're gonna fit with your hand, put it up and move it, and then tighten this one's first, and then come here and then do that of those over there. See, now I'm gonna tighten this up. I have those ready. Okay, so I'm gonna put them all in. Okay. All right, so now got that done. You want to double check that everything's tight enough, and you're gonna go over here, make sure everything's tight enough, make sure all of this is closed, and we didn't remove anything. So now you just admire your work. You turn it on, whatever your problem was. Mine was hitting. I believe it won't hit anymore, so I'm gonna check it, and then that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this annoying ass video. It's probably wasn't useful for you. Shut the fuck up. Probably wasn't useful for you, but hey, I thought it'd never be useful for me, and look, I had to do it. Shit. So there you go. Okay, everything nice, everything's good. Just a nice pressure wash. So there's the truck. Okay. Getting that new interior. Got the brand new carpet right there. Just washed it. Got the new seats coming. It's a stick shift. Okay, it's a diesel. Well, hope you guys enjoyed it.